Welcome back to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Derek Carr retires. Bombshell. I didn't see that coming. I knew he had some issues, but I just didn't see that he was ready to tap out. But when you look at things now with the New Orleans Saints, their quarterback room is in dire need of somebody. The Browns have somebody. They have Pickett or Flacco. Are they the perfect trade partners for the Browns here to get rid of one of these quarterbacks and perhaps pick up some assets?
They're on the short list. Tyler Shough is a guy that they drafted. Spencer Rattler is a guy who used to be actually the former number one quarterback, went from Oklahoma, transferred to South Carolina. He played a couple games for him last year. But listen, when you got veterans, especially when you got Kenny Pickett, you got Flacco, those guys are, viable candidates, viable guys. Now, would you see any chances that they would either trade Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders to the Saints?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think the Saints...
the Saints have some of those guys already.
Well, they took Tyler Shough. I think they knew before the draft where this was headed. I don't think the Saints woke up and were surprised to hear Derek Carr was retiring. Mm-hmm. There was, I think, a little bit of a fallout between Carr and the organization. Then he's got the shoulder injury on top of it and everything else. So I think that they were preparing for this going in. They've already got one rookie. Listen, we've joked about how old Tyler Shough was during the pre-draft process and all this. He could start day one. He's, 26, 25, 26 years old?
26.
What are you waiting? What are you saving him for?
Fact.
If he's not ready now, then he's never going to be ready. So I don't think the Saints are looking for a starting quarterback. I think they're looking for a backup quarterback. And who knows, with Spencer Rattler, I don't think they're planning on going anywhere this year necessarily.
They might be in the Manning sweepstakes,
Yeah,
too.
I don't think that they're looking at this as like some big contention window and we got to go out and get protection for Tyler Shough in case he's not ready, in case he goes down. They have a second-round pick invested. If he flops, if they bomb and they have a bad year, okay, fine. They're in the quarterback derby next year.
Yeah.
So I actually don't think the Browns and Saints are necessarily a great matchup for them because I don't think they were surprised by Carr, and I don't think they're really looking for another quarterback right now.
I think they're in tank mode. We talk about gentleman's punt. We talk about, what are the Browns going to do? It's obvious now to me because I'm slow on the take. It's obvious now to me that what they're doing. They have no desire to win football games. They're in exploratory mode. What do we have at quarterback? What do we have at wide receiver? What do we have at running back? What do we have moving forward? Which of these parts are salvageable, and which do we need to send to the junkyard and go back and buy new parts? So, but of the two, I think the Saints are better equipped to suck and suck colossally. Also, it's interesting. Archie Manning infamously played for the New Orleans Saints at a time when they were absolutely abysmal. And Archie was this great quarterback, and we never really got to see how good he could have been. Could he have been Peyton if he had a supporting cast? I don't know. But it's almost like history is coming back around full circle. And I know he's not. Archie is his grandfather, and it almost seems to me like the Saints are like, we want another crack at getting the Manning thing right. And to me, it all seems to be lining up for them to go 1-16.
Will he give it to him?
And I don't know. That's the big. You know what? If there was we hear all the time like Eli and Archie kind of said, look, we're not going to San Diego.
Right.
Don't draft us.
Right.
I think that this would be an instance where Archie could intervene and say, let's do this. Let's go back to New Orleans and try to, because I think he was fond of the city. He raised his kids in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that they don't want to be good.
The Manning thing is a multi-step process. We're going to have this discussion multiple times between now and next year. Number one, is he good enough?
Number two, will he come out?
And who holds the number one pick very well may determine if he comes out or not. If it is New Orleans and there are deep family ties and he wants to go back, maybe he does come out to go play there. If it's Cleveland, they may look at that and say, whew, nope.
Yep.
Well, another year of school.
We're passing.
Another year at Texas isn't so bad after
We know
all.
the Manning family can orchestrate that.
Yeah,
they've done it in the past.